All right, guys, let's have a look at some of the most common hooks and offers. Now, before we get into that, because I'm going to be breaking it down by specific industries to try to give you some creative ideas here, what is a hook? Well, a hook is basically just a value-based offer or piece of content. And I'm using the word bait here, but that's a horrible word. All it is to use to try to attract basically the ideal persona and pull them into the funnel to turn them ultimately into a lead and then eventually into a customer. Now, with your clients, when you are rolling out your funnels or when you're building out funnels, if you are basically going straight out to your persona and saying, hey, buy my product, or book a call for an insurance call today, or get in touch to find out how to fix your mortgage. Typically, funnels that are not using hooks, i.e. it's straight up direct response, you're basically outright calling the product and saying, just get in touch with us, will convert at around 4%. It could be a little bit lower if you're working with a really dry industry like law, for example. If you have a hook within your funnel, what suddenly happens is the conversion rate of that funnel, so the landing page or the conversion rate to the offer, will be about 20%. So it goes up quite a bit. And this is why we use hooks and offers within the funnels, or at the very least, why we split test this against the direct response that we tried out in our first round of rapid fire testing. So what are some examples of common hooks and offers? So these are some of the most common lead gen types of clients or businesses, I should say. You've got real estate, gyms, local businesses, insurance, law. Some of the drier stuff would sit under insurance and law, and then high ticket events. So if we're looking at real estate and local businesses like restaurants, spa, hair salons, etc., typically this is like a free trial or a free valuation if you're in real estate, like a freebie, an opportunity to basically build trust with the client through reciprocity, giving them something free, like free membership or free gym trial or free glass of champagne if you get your hair done with us. The other option is value-based content marketing. So this is where you're leading with tips and tricks. So if we take real estate as an example here, you're going out, the 5 ways to instantly increase the value of your home without spending money on it. So that would be a value-based piece of content where people that are reading that are interested in what you have to ultimately sell. So make sure that if you are going to roll this out, value-based piece of content, that you actually are thinking about, is it ultimately going to attract the correct person, right? Or is it too generic that anyone and everyone will read this? Is it too clickbaity that it will attract all sorts of people that are not necessarily in the market to buy or sell a home? And then you have things like gamification. So how much is your home worth? So what I would recommend is you allow your client to basically pull together some offers and hooks that they could have. So what are some offers that they could offer their customer? And then to that list, I would also recommend that you test out a gamification one and a value-based piece of marketing. Now, you don't actually need to build the piece of content that follows this or the game on the back of this. So for example, let's say in my second round of rapid fire testing, I'm testing out a gamification like how much is your home worth or how much till I hit my body goals. I don't actually have to build out the calculator in the bot for that. All I'm trying to do, so my copy will simply say, send us a message to find out. And all I'm trying to gauge is the front end stats. Will there be some collateral damage initially, i.e. people not getting the piece of content or the calculator? Yes, it's part of rapid fire testing. Usually it's no more than 20 to 30 people. And what you just explained to your client is you say, we'll just send a response to them apologizing there's been an issue with the system, and they'll send it to them as soon as possible. Now, when we go further down into some of the drier industries like insurance and law, usually what works really well here is gamification. So like how much could you save on your taxes this year? How much money are you owed? This kind of stuff, right? And then again, value-based content marketing. And then for high ticket events, what typically works really well for those is simple canvas ads. So ultimately, this is probably what your funnel will end up looking like, is a canvas ad that leads to a scheduling page where people can book in a call and get on a call with your sales team. But on the front of that, you'll likely have some value-based content marketing to attract your ideal audience, which you'll then retarget with the Canvas ad. So those are some of the most common hooks and offers. There's a lot of them out there. Be sure to check out the bonus section as well inside of this membership, where you can see all sorts of different industries, and you'll be able to check out and spy on some of the funnels that were rolled out before.